Hello everyone, how's it going today? Happy Wednesday! We've got a couple friend sets to build today, and I also have some interesting things to show off when we finish this set. I found some more fun things while doing some cleaning. So first of all, we've got 41.710 Surfer Beach Fun friend set. Also, I want to note, models do not float. Except I'm pretty sure they do, just probably not the way they intend. Lego tends to float. It very rarely sinks unless it's very, very heavy and does not have a whole lot of air inside. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it up, pour out the pieces, make sure that I got nothing else in here. Howdy, Kinshir, how's it going? Bonk. Alright, so we got bag number 2 there. Let's go ahead and put that there. Got bag number 1. We got an extra piece. We got bag number 3. And we got a bag of coral sea creatures, which is pretty neat. We've got our sail thing. We've got a sticker sheet that I will not be using. And let's go ahead and let's see, where do I want to put them for now? I'll put them right here for now. You want to harm people who put jumping puzzles in MMOs. Howdy, Lord Canis, how's it going? All right. So we got bag number 1 to start with, and that is going to be the floaty thing and stuff like that. Beach fun equals Lego hot dogs for the grill. I'm not sure if there's any hot dogs in this, actually. We will find out shortly. There's a coral sailboard, which is pretty cool. Which I actually did not think that they were still making this piece. Any of these pieces, really. Because they haven't been out in... Well, to be fair, I haven't kept up on literally every single set. So it is possible that there are some sets that had them that I missed. Alright, so we do not need that right now. Let's go ahead and put that to the side, but we do need our sail. Let's go ahead and make our minifigs. He's got a Hawaiian shirt. And cargo shorts at the beach, which, I mean, is a choice. It is a choice. And the Friends life vest, which is so much smaller than the regular minifig ones. And there's his black hair. There we go. And it is pretty loose, actually. And yet another... They need to get some new little girl hair rather than these pigtails. I like it, but I got enough. So, you know. Alright, let's get the little kid. Kids have gigantic heads in LEGO Friends sets. Alright, now let's make the floaty. 6x6 cylinder plate, beige 1x4 and a white 1x2. White 1x4 and a black 1x2 plates. And then we get our curved corner elements. And the 2x2 round top brick. Dark pink 2x6 and 2 1x1 tiles. See, like, I'm pretty sure that this will float when it's done. Just, again, not the way that they want. black 1x2 plates, and then a white 1x2 plates. And 2x2 angled corner plates. Alright, and this can actually have 2 people sitting in it. I don't think it's like a paddle thing. I think it is like a floaty boat situation. Some purple 1x1 quarter cylinder tiles, and some round top 1x2s right there. And then purple macaroni tiles, and 3x3 quarter cylinder round top macaroni curved pieces, which are always nice to get. Alright, and then we make the, I think, tail for the unicorn floaty. There we go. And there we go, 1x2 tile. How many colors of pigtail hair do I have? My guess is something like 3 or 4. I don't know if I have it all. There might be some that I don't have. But it doesn't feel like there's a huge variety of it. I like hair that I can use for... I mean, like, it's not that I can't use it for an adult, but it's not as adulty as a lot of other hair pieces are. So it doesn't feel quite right to me. One of the recorded test phrases you use to test digital radios, the joy of every child is a swan boat. Is there a reason for that, like, specific phrase? Is it, like, have a lot of different sounds that you expect people to be making? So no hard Ks. No K sounds. But yeah, this is actually a unicorn boat. Phonetic collisions, you think? Ah, yeah, okay. See, and we get a, oh, now I don't think I have a white unicorn horn piece. So that's kind of nice to get. So there we go. See, we have it's a unicorn floaty, which of course horses don't usually lift their tails except in certain specific situations. So yeah, I'll leave that to your imagination. All right. So he can sit in it, and she can stand in it. There we go. Of course, he's going to get his own thing, so let's pull him out. There we go. All right. So these sailboards originally came out in the 90s, so that's one of the reasons why I'm surprised that it is being reused here. I kind of would have thought that it would have been out of production by now, because I don't recall seeing it recently. But alright, let's see. There we go. Pop it out of the frame. Okay, so we have this, and there's a little break here to make it easier to get into through this ball joint piece. Howdy, Glitch Hunt. How's it going? So, and then there's a notch here at the top, and that gets that right there. And then you take your 6L bar with stop, which is, I think, the first time they used it, and that's one of the reasons why it had to stop. Slide it on through. Make sure it's sticking through there, and push it on through. So there we go. So you got a nice, nice sailboard sail. There we go. Need an artist who can do pixel art? If you check out Kikoskia's channel, Twitch channel, I believe he has some links to his artists, Sonya and Alien Kabalion. Alright, I do not remember it being this loose. Holy cow. They may, Oh, do I need... No. No, I'm good. That is really, really, really loose. You know, people who build boat sets are going to put them in water anyway, despite the thing that says it doesn't float. Well, kids will. But, yeah, it's not going to work well. Alright, so how do we get him on here, and how do we get it to clip right? Alright. So I can do that, but it, like, really goes to the side. I wonder if they made a change that, and that's why it's so loose. I do not... I remember it being pretty tight. That's kind of weird. Alright, what if I put him here? Let's see. What positions can I get him in that this will actually be kind of upright? Alright. That kind of works. Of course, if he loses his grip on it, that doesn't work. No, that is not very... Wow. There we go. That works. That works. Nope, he lost his grip again. Well, alright, he can just rest against his head. Alright, so, spare pieces. We got a lime green 1x1 plate, a white 1x1 tile, white 1x1 cylinder tile with a closed eye pattern, dark pink 1x1 cylinder tile, cylinder plate with hollow stud, a purple 1x1 quarter cylinder tile, a white spiral horn, and a spare orange life jacket. There we go. Alright, bag number 2. Let's go ahead and put this stuff to the side. There we go. Let's do that. Alright, so we're going to need that. And we're going to need the... pour that out. Pour that one out. And we'll pour this one out. The building inclusions here are pretty neat. Oh, yeah. Yep, we got our little sea animals here. We'll take a look at those as we need them. Okay, let's see. 2x3. Go ahead and toss that to the side. When do I expect the Eiffel Tower to set to arrive? as soon as we finish with the Daily Bugle, we'll start that. I have it already. Let's spread the pieces out. So yeah, what, 3 weeks maybe? Something like that, 4 weeks at the outset, I think. Alright, another yellow 1x4 half tile, and 2 light purple 1x2 bricks. Reapply that starfish you got last Friday? Oh yeah, I can compare it. I'll show you. Oh, you mean put it out? I think there's a starfish. Yeah, there is a starfish in this set. Depends on how late I decide to go. Well, that's always a given. Alright. There's a yellow 2x4 slope. There's an octopus, too. Alright, so we got a nougat 1x2 log plate, another light purple, a couple of light purple 1x2 plates, orange 1x2 with a angled bar. I'll put this up here. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's an octopus. Alright, 1x2 and 1x4. Right there. Alright, so there's a 1x4x3 brick here that would have a sticker on it. And that is, I guess, a windsurfing diagram. You're enjoying the Chrono Cross LP? Well, yeah, well, so the way most of the things, it's not so much that you lock yourself off from things as you choose different paths and get different things. There are some things that you can get locked out of, but most of it is just like choose a path kind of thing. That said, they do that specifically to incentivize you to play New Game Plus. Get another angled bar there, and a nougat 2x2 inverted slope. Actually, I guess that's dark nougat, and a regular nougat 1x6 plate. 2x4 with 2 center studs. Go. And a teal 2x4x2 half cylinder. And another 2x4 tile with 2 studs on it. And a yellow cup. Yep. And that goes right there. Alright, so there's a tile with a... I guess it's tile work with some water splashes. Let's see, there's the white 2x2 tile there. A grill for a drain. I'm guessing there's going to be a shower right there. Alright. Purple 1x4x6 window pane and a white, or a window frame, and a white window pane. Sticker on that with a whole bunch of things to purchase. There we go. One by two panel and a 1x2 plate with a clip. And then a gray 1x2 to 1x2 downward bracket. Which this is a good example of the geometry with this bracket on. It's slightly it comes down a little bit more than a plate, but with the panel under it, that is almost perfect the size. You really like Koa's hairstyle? I'm gonna get a zoom in on that. People who want to see it a little bit more. It's definitely one of the more interesting textured designs. Alright, red and blue 1x1 cylinder plates. Right there, we get a aqua 1x1 cylinder tile. A pink 1x1, trans pink 1x1 brick with sparkles. A milky gold or a pearl gold 1x1 cylinder tile with top pin. And a bright orange brush. There we go. No problem. And that goes right there. Okay, another nougat log brick. 1x2 plate in light purple. We're going to need another one. And 2 orange 1x1 plates. There we go. And a brick on top. Am I finding some pretty unique hair pieces in the Friends sets, or is that pretty much being well shared among regular minifigs too? I would say it's shared. I don't know about well shared. Like this hairpiece is. I think this hairpiece is as well. But like this one is well shared. This little kid hairpiece is well shared. I don't think that I would call this one well shared. I'm pretty sure it does show up, but I don't think it's very common. But then again, part of it is like with the Friends sets, you have characters. So he's going to show up in multiple sets, so you're going to get that hairpiece. But it's always going to be the same color. Whereas it's probably going to be like a minifig set where you'd get that in a different color if you're going to get it. Like if you want that in a different color, you probably got to get a set with a minifig in it. That said, I don't know if there are any sets that like, I don't know if there are any regular system sets that have that. I'd have to go look at the part inventories. And another inverted slope. Put that on top there. But yeah, there's a lot of hair pieces that debut in the Friends sets and then make the crossover. I don't know if there are any that don't. Again, I'd have to go look at part inventories. Alright, 1x2x5 with a log brick on top, and now a medium nougat 1x2 plate with clip, horizontal clip. But yeah, I think that's one of the best things about the Friends line is that, other than the mini dolls and the animals, everything is completely compatible with minifigs. Get that there for our shower. So that's pretty cool. You see that there's one important being missing from the set? I mean, besides Cthulhu? Or one of his brethren? Alright, 1x1 black brick with a cross-axle hole. And we make a little, yes, besides Cthulhu. I mean, Cthulhu should be everywhere when there's a beach set, you know? Or at least his cultists, or Dagon, you know. It's missing the radioactive crab monsters. Alright, that goes right there. For a very tiny palm tree. What's missing is my nemesis. What, Pickles? I did see a story about a turtle named Mr. Pickles, who at 90 years old finally became a father with another, like this is at a zoo, I think they're an endangered species or something like that. And of course, the female turtle is named Mrs. Pickles, and they had 3 babies, Dill, Gherkin, and something else that I can't remember. And I was like, yeah, of course, I would see that. Figures. Poor turtles. I mean, I did name my kitty Pickles. Very cute name, actually. Alright, a pair of 1x2 grill tiles here and here. Only 3 babies? They're tiny turtles. And I'm guessing that in captivity they don't have a lot of viability or something. I don't know. That's my guess. Alright, 1x2 slope with a keypad pattern for the cash register. And trans neon green or trans lime green. I'd have to go back and check. This may actually be different than the old trans neon green. But a popsicle. Yeah, I don't know how old the Mrs. Pickles was. All I know is that Mr. Pickles was 90. Alright, so we got 2 seats, and they have these little cushion designs on them. There we go. Alright, so one right there, and one right there. That horrific entity which you loathe, despise, and revile is missing from the set. The dreaded thieving, child-harassing abomination itself, a seagull. You know, speaking of seagulls, some people were commenting that they were disappointed that the upcoming Indiana Jones. So there's 4. No, there's 3. There were going to be 4, I think. Indiana Jones sets coming up for the I guess 40th anniversary. There was going to be a... Well, actually, is it 40th? I don't remember. Whatever. So there's going to be a big, like, diorama or, like, vignette set of the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's the airplane car chase from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. There's the Anubis Temple set from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and there was going to be a Temple of Doom set, but that got canceled. Pictures have already circulated by the time it got canceled. Probably either it's more unstable than they thought, or they decided that there's something insensitive about that specific set design. Wouldn't surprise me if they retool it and come out with something else later, because I'm sure people will want a Temple of Doom set. Alright, 2 1x4 tiles. I mean, to be fair, the movie itself is not exactly a paragon of sensitivity. But yeah, so the Last Crusade set does not have any seagulls in that, with the car and the plane, and people were very disappointed by that. On the other hand, I can understand why they didn't do that. Let's get some yellow 1x2 plates. Lime green 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs. And 1x1 lime green tiles. And then the 1x3x2 curved top bricks. Some a side stud brick. And then we get our 1x4 double curved slope piece to lock all that in. Alright. So we pull out our first coral sea creatures from this special bag. And when they give you things in a special bag like this, that means that any set that even has one of these is going to have the whole bag with all of the things in it. Alright, so these are... I guess they're supposed to be snails. And it looks like there's a hole on the back. That is not to put on a post, and it's too small for a stud. So I'm not sure what that's there for, other than just to save plastic. So little spiral shells if you want to focus camera. Alright, let's come down here and slowly bring it up. See if that works. There we go. So yeah, they're little spiral shells. Color's way off on the camera right now, though. So one is there, and one is here. But you do get this, the hollow on that one, which is a little annoying. I'm surprised that does not match a post. Alright, and there'd be a sticker on this one. It looks like there's actually going to be stickers on all of them, but... Some 1x3 curved slopes there. And two more lime green 2x4 curved slopes. Alright. 1x6 plate and the 4x4 rounded end tile. Very common in the Mario games sets. Which are definitely interesting. They're apparently selling well enough. They've announced Donkey Kong is coming. So that's kind of neat. I doubt I'll get it, but that's neat. Alright, there we go. 1x1 clips. And then we get two more. We get the seahorses. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so the seahorses. Pretty neat pieces. Kind of wish there was some decoration on them. Like some printed eyes or something like that. Alright, so that one gets there, and that one gets there. And that goes right there. Alright, so a sign would be up there. Alright, white 2x2 and 2 yellow 1x2 plates. We get a dark gray 1x2 end peak slope, which is always nice to get more of those, although not making a whole lot of the actual peak slopes anymore, which is annoying. I miss those. Alright, and 2x4 plate right there, and then we have our yellow 2x2 open boxes. And that goes right there. And we got some plants. We got green leaves and an orange flower. Get that right there. Alright, next up we are grabbing 2 of the shells and 1 of the starfish. Alright, so, let's see. There are plants at the beach. So here is the, here are the comparison of these 2 starfish. Actually move this down there. So pretty big difference. This one's a little bit more accurate. This one's a little bit more useful. You got a stud on the bottom. One of the limbs, it's got a stud on top, and one of the limbs is a bar for someone to hold. I think that those starfish originally showed up in Belleville sets. Alright, so starfish is there. And then we have these tiny clams, which I don't know if a minifig can hold them, which is an advantage of the old ones. No. No. If they didn't have the stud holder part, and you could put 2 of these together, it actually looks like you might be able to get them held, but that is not the case. So let's go ahead and zoom in on these. So I definitely like the big clams that you can actually open a lot better than these, but these look good. I mean, it's one of those things of like, it's nice to have a variety too. Alright, let's see. That is all those parts. Okay, we get 2 teal flippers, which I don't think I have any in this color, so that's nice. These used to come on sprues. And then we have our life jacket, and that goes right there. Well, they don't open Low Bunny, so I don't know that they have any of that. And then we get a coral helmet, and the goggles and snorkel. And that goes right up there. And then we take a cherry, get that right in that first box. And we have a pink 1x1 cylinder tile with strawberry printing, and it's a bright orange 1x1 cylinder tile with an orange slice printing. Alright, let's start down here. Slowly come up so you can focus, camera. Okay. Camera lost track of it. Come on, camera, focus. Thank you. So I like these tiles. These are pretty nice tiles. Howdy, Bahamut. How's it going? There we go. And the helmet came off. Alright, I think that is it. Yes. Alright, so, man, this thing just keeps popping off. Because there is not enough space there for that to get down there. There we go. Now it is. Alright, so you can put the whoops. You can put the sailboard right on here, which is pretty neat. Alright, extra pieces. We got blue and red 1x1 cylinder plates. We got an orange 1x1 cylinder plate flower. Lime green orange 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. Orange 1x1 plate. Lime green 1x1 tile. 1x1 cylinder tile in aqua. Pink with a strawberry printing. Bright orange with an orange slice printing. 1x1 cylinder tile in a pearl gold with a top pin. A carrot top. And a set of cherries in red. Very nice. Howdy, not a rogue guy. How's it going? Alright, so here is our little surf shop. It is quite cute. I like the little counter here. Someone can serve some coffee or drinks. Got a nice ice cream bar or a popsicle for when it's cold. Some fresh fruit. It's very nice little set there. Or that part of it. You almost went to bed. Okay, that is it. I do still need to get the Disco Arcade set. That's a pretty cute set. Alright, next up, we got bag number 3. Where's the blackboard? That was on the inside wall. Howdy, Preskitch. How's it going? There we go. I mean, there's the blackboard. That's about it. That's on the inside. It's a little tiny thing, and everything's inside. Here is one hairpiece that I don't think has crossed over into minifigdom. Partly because it's a soft, rubbery plastic. And let's go ahead and see what it looks like on a minifig. So, it feels a little bit big on a minifig. It comes out pretty far in the back. Makes her head look a bit long this way. And it's a little bit low, like her got long bangs. I mean, it's okay. It works, like, barely, but... Your cat is trying to bat at my hands. Meanwhile, we'll try this hairpiece on our minifig here, our mini doll here. Okay, plate there. Plates there and there. There we go. He sees hands and is like, why are they not petting me? So yeah, this hairpiece, it's clearly designed for minifigs. It works on a mini doll, but you can see this big gap here, right at over the front. So Like, there is crossover, but it doesn't always work. Whereas on a minifig, that is perfect geometry there. So then this hairpiece on a mini doll, because the proportions are different on a mini doll, this doesn't feel weird. So yeah, I don't think this hairpiece is transitioned over to minifigs ever. But I could be wrong. I also don't think that it's shown up in other colors. But I could always double check that at some point. And I might, because I am curious now. Alright, let's go ahead and take our large beige plate. He's now sulked off to his tree because he started typing. How dare you? Alright, got some lattice pieces here. And a teal 6x6 plate. There we go. Alright, and we got a 1x4x2 panel here. On there would be a series of pictures. Looks like a warning, like a it's okay to swim in this situation, be careful in this situation, and don't swim in that situation kind of thing, which is kind of neat. Alright, we got some light purple curved bricks here and here. And spread that out so I can put this down on the desk. Beware of jellyfish. Oh, man. It wasn't jellyfish, but I was out swimming once, probably down in Florida somewhere, or in the Caribbean. And there was like this floating, like it was at a beach. There was like a floating platform. Pretty sure it was anchored there, but it was like a wooden platform that you could climb up on and dive off. It was, you know, like 20, 30 feet out offshore kind of thing. And I don't know why, but I swam under it, and apparently there were like sea anemones under there attached to the bottom, and my back touched them, and oh man, did that sting. Oh, whew. It was not a good day at the beach for young Auld. Let's just let's put it that way. I don't think I've ever been stung by jellyfish, though. I just started watching my XCOM series on YouTube. If you mean the XCOM files, I would recommend watching the videos here, because a lot of the videos on YouTube got blocked due to music copyright, whereas they have not been blocked here on Twitch, the VODs. UFO Defense? Alright, if it's the old one, that one is fine. The XCOM Files mod is the one that's got music issues. In all the playthroughs? Oh, well, I mean, it's just the XCOM Files mod. That's they just used copyrighted music in that. Alright, we got our teal 2x2 curved slopes. But yeah, both of my XCOM UFO Defense playthroughs, those are fine, because all of that, the stream videos, the stream VODs, and the original playthrough, those are all fine. Copyrighted music that someone cared about, yeah. Well, it wouldn't surprise me that, because some of those actually went up, and were up for a while, and then got blocked. And I'm pretty sure it was a situation that someone who had their music up there noticed that all of a sudden I'm getting a lot of alerts that my music is coming up. It's probably not a person, it's probably a rights holder entity. And they're just like, nope. They slammed that nope button. Because I know it hit a bunch of other people at the same time. I tried to do some editing, but it didn't work, so I basically just decided, meh. If that ever gets fixed, then they'll come out of it, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. They're here, and if I ever play that mod again, which I probably will at some point, because it was fun. I just want more new stuff. I will make sure to turn off the music or get. I think there was another mod that came out with that changed up the music. So we got a dark pink ladder element, which I don't think I have any in this color, so that's cool. And then we get purple 1x2 bricks. Is it a red candy-like button? No, no. Sadly, no. It's a button that we do not want Frank to push. How is that dark pink? It looks like regular pink to you? Because there's a lighter pink that I consider pink, normal pink. Do I have any available? No. But I do have a similar color. So this is actually old Paradisa and Belleville light pink. The current light pink is brighter than this, and I think that the Lego color is actually bright pink. I think that's their official name. But here you can see the difference in these two colors. It's similar to this. I'd have to go find the actual thing. I'll talk about that piece in a moment. Yeah, Gary Owen saying that is stuck in your head from Space Quest. Alright, so we got a clear 4x4 donut cylinder. And we go ahead and get alternating white and coral macaroni tiles. Make a very big life ring here. Why are there so many colors? So Lego has learned that Lego fans like a variety of colors, especially if you can get a lot of pieces in those colors. So they come out with a lot of colors. Plus, like they had the Paradisa sets and Belleville had a lot of pastels. The Friends sets have a decent amount of pastels and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's good to have a variety of colors, I think. So we got a nice green flag. Always nice to get green flags. The pennant flags. They've had these since the mid-'80s with the castle sets, and then a red pennant flag. Get that on there. Very nice. I don't know exactly why those are hanging there, but, you know, whatever. And then we get a yellow pennant flag here on the backside. Wow, that is loose. Okay. There we go. Alright, 8x8 with round end and a tan 1x2 tile. Also, in general, you walk into a paint section of the store, and immediately have 3 walls worth of colors that are just ever so slightly different shades of the same color. Don't recall many green pennants? No, no. This is a rare color. Red and yellow and blue, I think. Is it blue? Yeah, I think those are pretty common. Green, not very common. I have a bag of these pennant flags, and it is lovely to look at and see just some rare colors. I got a gray one of those. I don't remember what set it was in. I'd have to go look that up, but that I was pretty happy to get. I think I have some dark green somewhere as well, which is lovely. I have a good number of bright pink, of like dark pink. This shade here. I have a good number of those. Do I know what the rarest Lego pieces colors are? There's almost certainly a bunch of one-off pieces. Those would be rare. Any piece from the 70s that hasn't been reproduced, that would be rare. Color-wise, probably Maersk Blue. That might be rare because those were only in Maersk sets. Because the Maersk company has like a, I don't know. I don't think you can copyright or patent a color or trademark it, but they have a specific formulation that they haven't, like, you know, it's not publicly available. So people would have to try to recreate it, kind of thing. And Lego had some licensed Maersk sets with that color. All right, then we get one of the larger clams. There's only one of these in the bag. Most of the other pieces there's like 2 of. But this one, so we got a larger clam here. I know there's a lot of like parts that are in just a handful of sets, in just a couple colors. Those would be rare. Probably the rarest combinations are ones that were either prototyped or given away as, like I know of a bunch of prototype parts in like there's a red ghost piece, and that's essentially a rare prototype part. I don't think I don't know that it's really easy to come up with like a list of like rare parts and colors without, like, it would be a really long list. A really long list. It was weird having a cargo ship Corp branded set. Well, the nice thing is, like back in the 80s, there were a bunch of Maersk sets, including Maersk trucks, which were awesome sets. And I really wish I'd gotten some of those. I think there may have been a Maersk train as well. Maybe not. I don't know. Might be misremembering. I did get one of the Maersk ships, though. Nope, that should be right there, and this one right there as well. Now you know what to find Ald for Christmas. Hey, rare parts and rare colors for Lego. Yeah, that's if you ever wanna make me a happy camper, that's a way to go. All the rare Lego stuff, absolutely. I mean, any part that's no longer produced could be considered rare at this point. Early on, even a 1x2 in brown, a 1x2 brick, 1x2 plate, or 1x2 tile in brown, those would be rare. A rare part, another rare part is an all-brown horse. Because it's like very early on after they started making horses in brown, they switched over to decorating them with a black mane. Do I really want to be a happy camper? I do want to be a happy camper. I like being a happy camper. Just don't make me frumple. There we go. Get a nice little sand dune here. Although I would associate this darker color with ones that are with sand that's wet. There's a 2x2 with a single center stud. Oh, you know what? This is a sea turtle that's been made out of sand. I get it now. That's kind of adorable, actually. And we get a little turtle who goes on top. Little Friends sea turtle. There we go. There's a minifig scale sea turtle as well. It's I actually think it's cuter than this one. So there we go. We got a sand turtle with a sea turtle on top of it. If you're going to be a camper, you have to participate in activities off to the badminton and then the archery range. No, I don't have to. Get that turtle world for us back. Alright, let's make another small palm tree. It's a very small palm tree. There you go, get some shade for the whoever has their okay, I guess that's going like that. Oops. Oh no, the top of the tree fell off. Alright, long plate right there. There we go. Alright, and another 8x8 in Azure. And then a 3x3 curved corner right there. We get some surf using actual seafoam pieces, or aqua. There would be a sticker on that one. And a sticker on that one as well. There's a this. I feel like this wave is gonna swamp the person who has their towel out here, as well as ruin this this sand sculpture of a turtle. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It's kind of neat using these quarter cylinder pieces for this though. I like that. There we go. Even Lego cannot escape rising tides. Ah, but I do have a Lego floating boat. Alright, so these are trans light blue 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs. There we go. And I don't know why, but somehow the fish are way up in the air. There we go. Get that fish there. Get that fish there. And then we have our octopus. It's a little tiny octopus compared to the gigantic octopi that we can make. Let's focus. Yeah, and there's just one of these in the set. Fish are defying physics. Yep. Yep, they sure are. So get him out there. And we have another starfish way back up here. Okay, and then a bucket, a red bucket, and a spoon right there. And that is all done. We have our little beach. Alright, so quarter cylinder tiles in aqua and I think light azure or something like that. 1x1 cylinder plate in beige, 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud in trans light blue, 1x1 plate in yellow, 1x1 tile slope in beige, and a pearl silver spoon. Howdy, Dracophile and Abcody, how's it going? Alright, so that is that set. And that is some other sets. I do want some of those as well, if I can get them. The art shop, the art school, and the theater, if those are still available, I would like to get. Okay. So that is this set. Let's go ahead and get her up here as a lookout, watching for the sharks that are undoubtedly around. Alright, so let me go ahead and put these aside for the moment. And then we're going to take a look at some interesting stuff that I have. If I can find a place to put this. Oops. Alright, so I found some interesting things. Number one, here's another set of Scala instructions for, I don't think I showed this one off. So it's pretty interesting to see. Got this baby here and a big box. Turtle belongs beside Linda and Horace. I got it. One of the main reasons I got it was for this big base plate. Not that I had any plans for it, but just because it was pretty darn cool. Also, I think one of my favorite things about the set is just that it shows in the instructions a scorpion in that hole back there. Just you know, random scorpion. And it's showing you how to put the things together. With a diving board, which has some... I don't think that this is... this might be the same... I'd have to pull out the parts, but I think this might be the same color here and here. And that's pretty nice. Gotta be careful about that with pools. Yeah, the scorpions. Yeah, gotta be careful about those. And then there was an awning. I do know exactly where this big piece is. I'll probably pull that out and show it at some point. But here you see one of the Scala figs. Very doll-like. And this is how you got a lot of parts in Scala sets. There's flowers on a sprue tree. Here, of course, are the three-leaf plants that are still around. We just got one of those in a recent set. Here's some other accessories, some other Scala accessories. Let me see if I can get that to focus a bit better. Like, there's a tube of toothpaste. There's some other, like, there's a bottle and a squirt bottle thing and stuff like that. A hairband. Showing different flowers. And here it had stickers for a book, which I think first showed up for these sets, these Scala sets, but then like Harry Potter sets had them and stuff too. There it's showing putting stickers on the bottles. And then it's showing you some other things that you could use the parts for. A high diving board and stuff like that. But that is ultimately the completed set. And one of the reasons why I wanted it, the trans light blue dolphin as like an inflatable toy, which is pretty awesome. Why did I get these if they weren't minifig compatible? So... as I said, I wanted the base plate. I wanted the trans light blue dolphin. I wanted to see what a Scala set was like. And some of these, like, a lot of the parts are actually minifig compatible. Here's a clam in orange. Let's see if I get that to focus. Which does open. You got some goblets back there. There's a croissant, a banana. The radio is compatible. Some of those accessories are compatible. And you can use these pieces as interesting decoration on like walls and stuff like that. So most of this is in some way usable if you really work at it, except for the figs and a few other things like those sunglasses. Most of the rest is pretty good. When did the Scala sets come out? So this one, copyright 1998. So it was late 90s. Here's another picture of the various parts, like the dolphin that I wanted. You should have known about that as a kid. You would have loved the Barbie-like stuff. But yeah, it wasn't as a kid, unfortunately, for many of us. All right, something else that I wanted to show off. Oops. Gonna put that back there. So this is a 12-volt train lighting kit. It looks so 80s Barbie. Yeah, I know. They were pretty cool. They just weren't very successful, although they were out for a number of years. So I'm not exactly sure why I got this. I got it sealed in, I think, the 90s or early 2000s, and then, of course, I unsealed it. But it's neither here nor there at this point. I don't have any 12-volt stuff to use it with, so I don't know why I got it, but I did, because it was unique. But this is, let's see, what is the copyright on this? I don't know what the copyright on this is. It was Lego. That's part of it. That is part of it. So they came in this styrofoam tray. Here are the wires, and the wires are split up, unlike the 4.5 volt. But you can also, like, they have these holes on them, so you can actually chain them like this to get power going, and like from one thing, one power thing to another. And then here are the 12-volt light bricks. The yellow ones, the white ones are 12-volt. Yellow ones are 4.5 volt. But these are fantastic light bricks, because you got the. See if I can get that to focus there. So you got the light. It'll come down from the bottom and go out the front, and you got the kind of prism effect to spread it out. Have I ever tried these? No, but I do have 4.5 volt lights. And you also had these 1x6 bricks that are hollow on the back, and you take these prism elements. The light will bounce off the angled parts. So you put them in like that, and it'll project light out the front. Might be better if I use a red one for this. I'm not going to push it all the way in because they're a little bit of a pain to get out. But like they'll see if I can get that to. Because again, I don't have anything to connect the 12-volt stuff up to. I don't have any power for it. But then you get one of these light bricks, and you get it right there, and it'll shine out the front. All right, Seelan, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good night there, sir. One of the other cool things about this set is that it had quite a few 1x1 cylinder plates in it The 1x1 cylinder plates haven't changed, but here's how they used to come. All right, let me see if I can get a better... Let's actually get the red one on here, too. They came on these little sprue elements. Come on, light. Come on, camera. Give me a focus. So you just twist them off, and then you got this little bit of plastic left over that is almost always, like, at the time, clear. Or transparent. So that is exactly how they came back in the day. And basically, if a set only needed one of these, then you got an extra piece. If you needed two, then you had no extra pieces. Other than the sprue element, which I kept always. I always kept those. Alright, so a couple other interesting things in this set. Here is the... so this is copyright 1982, so that's probably when this set originally came out. For lights in buildings... And so here is the 12-volt transformer, and you could get these add-on modules and get like this long string of these buttons to have lights come on, to have the switches work, and all kinds of other things. And see, it's showing putting lights in the top of the building, up on... posts and stuff like that. And then you had this, like, trans red 1x6 brick with station written on it. You could put a light brick behind that. And then here it is, getting it on the, as headlights on the train. And putting it actually in the cabin as well. So it was very cool. And it's something that you just don't get from the modern LEGO trains, which is really disappointing. So this is essentially the instruction booklet for the light kit. And then we have... Okay, so this one is copyright 1986. So I think they just had the set around for a while. And they just packaged this in with it later. But this is essentially a one-sheet train catalog. Yeah, because this is the 86 train set. Here's the high-speed passenger train, and you can see on these wheels, there's a rubber around it. That's how they gripped on the straight tracks that are grooved that we're actually using on the whatchamacallit, the Daily Bugle. That's it. But yeah, so you could get an electronic 12-volt train crossing, and one of the other things that it had is you'd have a motor in this thing. There's a light in there as well. You just press a button and it works. Yeah, 1986 for this one. So this is the 12-volt passenger train that was out. This up here is the 12-volt cargo train that was out. And that one back there, I think, is actually a push train, but you can see in the back there it's been modified to have a 12-volt engine on it. So here is the 4.5-volt battery-operated train, and I do have this one. I did get this one as a kid. So steam engine. This boxcar is actually the battery pack. 3 C batteries are in there, and this little red switch there. Push it one way and the train goes forward. Push it the other way, the train goes in reverse. You got these little red elements here that if it hits that, it will go in reverse and go backwards. There's a mail car. There's a stoplight that if you hold the switch down, there's a little element underneath that will raise up, and when the boxcar goes over it, it'll cut the power temporarily. I also had this passenger station. which is very cool. So here are the 12-volt trains. You have that train set in a bin at your parents'? Yeah, this is the one that you could get in the stores in the U.S. very easily. These you could only order. They were common in Europe, but not easily available here. There's the 12-volt transformer. You could get this lighting set. There's a light there that has red and green on it. You get the switches, and see, you'd get all of these, one for each one of these elements, and you could connect it up with the transformer and just make this long string of buttons that you can press to just automate it all, which was pretty cool. But I never got any of that. Hey Zappa, how's it going? Bringing us a raid. We get a shout out for you. And Zappa bringing us a subscription. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. So I do have this level crossing, the train crossing. This is the one that's not motorized, and it doesn't have any of the 12-volt center rails. So the center rails went in the middle, and they provided power. There's a cargo loader. There's a crane cargo train car, and here's the double crossing with motorized level crossings and lights in there. It's a very cool thing. Always wanted these, but that was never going to happen. So I just kind of wanted to show off some of the cool things that I have laying around. I got some more too that I'll be showing off in just a second. Put those back in. There's a little gap right there with the styrofoam, and that is how you get these in. LEGO has put out a lot of amazing things. I'm actually disappointed that they haven't tried to do, like, when they came out with Mindstorms, I kind of figured that they'd key that in with the trains at some point, because you could have done some pretty awesome automated train stuff with Mindstorms, but didn't happen. So I have a lot of these lattice pieces from a Belleville set. I just wanted to show them, and in this color. I have like 2 in white, and then 24 in this dark pink, which I think is not quite the same color as... Actually, better yet, Mindstorms. Actually, that is the same color. All right. For some reason, I thought they had changed this color at some point, but no, that is the same color. Mindstorms was the programmable brick, as they called it. You could... It was basically programming and robotics all in one kind of thing. They came out with a bunch of different versions, and unfortunately, they just, like, ended the line recently. Let's see, what else do I have? Let's hold off on that. Hold off on that for a second. Hold off on that for a second. All right. So, speaking of Belleville, here is the Belleville Ferry. It does sound like it would mesh well with a train set. Yeah, it really would. All right, come on. Come on. Focus. Come on, camera. Camera. Camera understands that the Belleville Fairies are elder evils. They're eldritch horrors, and it does not want to focus. There we go. It's staring at you. It's staring at you. So they're one piece. They have no articulation. They do not move. They actually have this cloth wing element that would go on the back, and you've got this little tiny hole, and you could use one of these bows to keep them in place. And here is a Belleville figure, a little girl. I have 24 of her or something like that. But the head's on a ball joint, so you got good articulation with the head and neck. A little hole in the top so that you can put like the headband in or the bows, that kind of thing. And again, this is a sprue tree. How does she size with the mini dolls and figs? I will show you in a second. But one of the nice things is that, like, good articulation on the elbows, the wrists. You got, you know, quite a bit of, like, she could really kick another figure in the face there. Knees, and then the feet are on ball joints as well. And the feet have little holes so you can put little bows on her shoes. Alright, that's not. And then they had, like, cloth skirts as well. Get on there. There we go. Let's actually get the seam in the back. There we go. But actually pretty good. So this is a child. This is not the adult. And here is the comparison. So pretty big difference. I do have some adults. I don't have too many. Actually, they're witches, the ones that I have, the adults. There we go. But they kept the idea of having a hole in the top to put some accessories on, which is pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of influence of Belleville on the Friends line. Oops. There she goes falling. So that is a Belleville child. Make sure that she isn't going to move over. There we go. Yes, I have Belleville witches. One of them is horrifying, and one of them actually looks pretty good. Alright, so, I've talked a bit about the, like, 1x2x2 windows that I really like. These are the old classic ones. Let's let it focus. Yeah, I just need to find them. So, come on, focus, camera. Please focus. Camera seems to really have a hard time focusing here for some reason. Come on. You have a couple of the old 1x2 windows. Yeah, I have a few. I have some of the 1x1s, 1x2s, 1x1x2s, 1x3x2s, 1x4x2s. Just like two of each, I think, for the most part. And I have a couple others that I'm going to show off in a second. There we go. All right. So you get this little lip here, which actually projects out a little far, and that's part of the problem. But you got this ridge around it, and this is how they slide in. The glass is not removable. It's fixed in place. But you just get this nice, like, texture. If you stack them up, it actually makes for really nice-looking windows, whereas the new modern, the current modern ones, it's just a rectangle. There's no texture to it at all, and it's kind of disappointing. I love these windows, and I wish they'd either, not necessarily bring them back, but make the current ones like these. So that would be really nice. So I I don't remember exactly where I got these. I probably got these by trade from someone. These are some old ones, old pieces. And I have a pair of, these are similar in style, 1x6x2 with decorated shutter designs. So this is kind of, you know, one of the things that you would get. Those are very nice. Very, very nice. And here's a couple others. A 1x6x3 and 1x6x2 with 3 panes. So you get the same kind of... Well, okay, so these old ones project out quite a bit. More than these, they probably changed it at some point. That projects out quite a bit, whereas this one does not. These project out a bit too, past the regular brick width. But so that's the kind of thing that you could get, and the 1x1s and 1x2s and 1x1x2s and stuff like that, you can make all kinds of interesting patterns. Like, you know, you could have a window on a building just like this, which makes for a really nice pattern. You just can't make that as easily these days, which is disappointing. Here are some old minifig bodies and legs. These are before they started articulating the minifigs. So basically, it would be like this. This is a minifig body, and here's the arms just kind of in their pockets, and the legs are just like this odd shape there. And they just have regular studs. I got some blue ones as well. One of my favorite pieces as a kid is these spigot pieces, these taps, which they do not make anymore. But it's actually 2 pieces pushed together. So I got some white ones, some yellow ones, and some blue ones. And I have some others besides these, but what were the heads? Standard minifig heads. Most of them were plain, though. So very, very cool pieces. Like they look just like standard spigots. They're very cool. We've had quite a few of the 2x3x2 containers. Well, this was only in a few sets. The 2x3x4 container with a door, and without the door, you could actually put in 4, actually, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers, I think. That's what it looks like. I'd have to test that out. I only have this one, but it's a very cool piece. They actually have a new piece that's used in the Friends school set that reminds me of this, and I'm looking forward to getting that at some point. And then another favorite piece of mine, I have quite a few of these in lavender from a Belleville set, but it's a gate. Compatible with the 1x4x2 fences, but it's a gate. It's very cool, and I am sad that they do not still make these, because it is just a lovely, lovely piece. So it's very cool. So those I'm pretty sure I traded someone for these years ago. I don't remember exactly how or what I traded for them, but they're just, I mean, it's old pieces in pretty good condition. They need a little bit of care, but other than that, they're pretty good. Okay, let's see, what else do I have? There's a cloth bed sleeping bag thing from one of the Belleville ferries. There's the wings in there. Toss that to the side. All right, what else? Alright, here's some fun stuff that I got. So these two are pieces that I actually got in sets. They are pieces that were malformed. They did not complete. No, this was separate. This is, that wasn't in that bag. Alright, come on. Focus, camera. Come on, camera. So a 2x2 plate that didn't fully form. And I think this is a 1x8 tile that didn't fully form. So just, like, not enough plastic got injected in or something like that, and it made it through QC. And then I'm pretty sure I traded for these others. Because I do not think that I got all of these in a set. Here's a 1x1 brick that ended up getting a little bit too much plastic. Or there was a little bit of a gap or something like that, so it left some flashing. This you could just take the flashing off and use it, but why would I want to do that? So I have two of those. Quite a few 1x1s. I might have gotten these actually from, like, the Lego outlet. I don't know. Because there's just, like, a lot of these 1x1s that are malformed. But, like, you can see that the bottoms are just not all there. Franken Lego bag, yeah. Now, the fun thing that you could do with these is, like, put these on the bottom of a model that, and like, you know, if you're doing, like, a scene with, like, a destroyed Lego machine or something like that, or building, like, if you're doing something with Gundam and had something get cut through, that'd be pretty cool. And then these are probably 1x2s, but it's hard to say. It could be bigger pieces. But yeah, I mean, like, just malformed. 1x2 plus, yeah. And then, again, either 1x6 or longer. So the other ends are fine, but these ends didn't get enough. And considering how consistent these two are in their shape, I'm guessing that these two were, and these as well, were probably from the same batch. So I probably got them from someone who got them from Lego. I have no idea what this is. It's just, like, malformed and broken. A little bit of brown. But, I mean, it's Lego, so I don't know what it's from, though. Like, what part it was supposed to be from. Really did not get very much plastic in this, like, 1x1 plate or brick. I know there are probably collector people who would go nuts for these, for those probably. Yeah, me. Here you can see the, like, extruded element. I don't know if this is like there's a stud right there. And then this is just, like, extruded plastic. I don't know what the heck happened here, but it's pretty cool. With that brown color, you're guessing a bit of old treasure chest or barrel? Probably not a barrel. I don't know that it has the right shape for a treasure chest. There's a little bit here. I might go at some point figure out, like, it's flat. There's a little bit of a hole there. I don't know. I can look for something at some point, but I thought that was pretty cool. These two I got myself. Those others I'm pretty sure I got from someone else. It's a deformed mimic. All right, this is a bag of cool parts that I have. First of all, We were talking about this earlier. I have 2 of these, one from a different set. It's our trans light blue dolphin. You can see he's got bubbles in him. Space dolphin. And then a trans neon orange and a trans dark blue spider. These are from sets. I can't remember what sets they're from, but they're from actual sets. So those are pretty cool. And then some of my favorite pieces. These are my 5 original spruce trees. I did get some of them later in life, but I got some of these as a child, and these are just my absolute favorite Lego trees. I had said at one point that if Lego ever produced a service pack where you could get some of these, I would buy 100, and they did for a very brief time, and I did. I got 100 spruce trees. Not sure exactly where they are. Well, I have a very good idea of where they are right now, but I don't know exactly where they are. But I did get them. And I think it was basically a thing where they were going to retire the mold, and they'd had people asking for these trees for so long. Well, actually, so the official Lego name is Cypress Tree. Like, these are the official Lego name is Cypress Tree. They don't look like cypress to me, but whatever. If you get them in like a red color, they'd make a good like flame blast on the back of a rocket engine. But yeah, so those are my original 5, and then I have another 100 somewhere. And the reason why they're great is because, like, in terms of minifig scale, like, they're big. They're really big. You've got the tiny, which of the 4 trees like this, you got the tiny pine trees, which are about minifig height, and then you have, like, pine trees and deciduous trees that are about this tall, and then this. You think cypress means different things in the US and UK? Yeah, it might. So, I was very happy with that, and I have them somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're in my closet. So, there is that. And then the last thing before we go on to minifigs is Legoland California metal. And this is heavy. This is made of metal. Are those Samsonite trees? No. No, those are produced well after Lego started producing them for themselves here. Where's my other one? It's around here somewhere. There it is. All right, so this is the one that Lord Smappy got me with the Lego Dragon there, right here. And this I got from Legoland California on opening weekend. Come on, focus. There we go. Legoland California with the dragon. Does say copyright 1998. I think it opened in 1999. And the back has a maiden and an archer castle, and a little castle back there. And this is just, it looks really nice, and it has the dragon on it. So, I was pretty happy with it, getting this. And it very much suits me. Alright, so, let's go ahead and open some minifigs. I have done quite a bit of other chatting, so we're going to be going along to build the other set. Let's go for that one. Opening day of Legoland California was a blast. Met so many other like Lego fans that I'd only known from the internet and stuff like that. That was fun. All right. Let's go ahead and get our prediction going. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. The 90s internet. Who remembers that anymore? Well, I kind of do. Let's get those out. Alright, so, we have not gotten the Forest Lady. We have not gotten the Starlet. And we have not gotten the Mater D, the waiter. We've gotten everything else, so we should get those, and then there should be some duplicates, which we've gotten a couple of. I think we've gotten 3 of the knight already. Alright, about a minute to go. Get your predictions in. Belleville Girl is cheering for you. Don't disappoint her. Lose all your hams. Lose all your hams. You don't even know the internet from the 90s, as you didn't get the internet until the early 2000s? Oh, I was on America Online. Mermaid would be perfect for this? Well, I got a mermaid last time. You will not lose your hams. You need those. You encountered the internet in 1990. Unix Moria was an addiction. Welcome. You've got mail. Ah, those days. Those days. Man, I wish that I wish that someone had archived all of the TSR forums on America Online. Those had some. There was some good stuff there. All right, predictions are closed. Let's go ahead and see whether I can get it right. All right, timer is up and correct. The days of dial-up and that iconic annoying noise, and then having everything break when you're trying to get it when someone picked up the phone. Mom, I'm on the internet! Alright, and go. Alright, let's see what we got. There's a head or a helmet. That is a... Is that the Chicken Man? Is that the... I hope this is not the Chicken Man. I don't want another Chicken Man. I got enough Chicken Man. No, it's definitely not the Chicken Man. Alright, what do we got? Okay. Alright, 32 seconds. And I believe we have another Cyclops. Let's see if I am correct. Yes, indeed! It is another Cyclops. Alright, so 32 seconds. Let's choose that prediction. 20 to 50. Complete the prediction. And that is a payout for Ab Cody, Lord Smappy, Lord Canis, and Isavon getting the hams. Very nice. Kinshir, Bahamut Zero hoping for within 20 seconds. Preskitch hoping for 50 to 60. Lel Bunny and Dracophile going for no. I won, but at what cost? Actually, no cost. Alright, let's go ahead and get his arms there. Get the single eye face. Which, I love that there's a printed mouth on this. There's a little tiny printed mouth on there. Which, you know, is... And a little like... A little, a wrinkle. Let's see. Little wrinkle to the side of the eye. It's like, I mean, they clearly expected that people might use it for something else without this piece over it, which is pretty cool. It looks like he's seen some things with that eye of his. Yeah, I think his mind touched horses for like 3 seconds. Ultima 7 flashbacks. Alright, so we have already gotten the Cyclops, so that is good. Alright, next up, we are going back to Series 24. And let's see. Let's go with, how about this one right there? Alright, start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go! Is it as bad as Ultima 9? Oh, no. Ultima 7 is one of the best. Ultima 7, if not the best. Alright, so we have gotten everyone except for the Rococo Lady and the Falconer Lady. So I know what I am hoping for. Either one of those. You're enjoying some Snickers? Now, Ultima 7 is by far, like, the best of the Ultima games. And, like, I mean, Ultima 6 is fantastic as well. And the Worlds of Ultima games based on Ultima 6 are so much fun as well. And it is such a shame that the Worlds of Ultima that would have used the Ultima 7 engine got shelved. I am so disappointed by that. Like, when I found that out many years later. Because it would have been a King Arthur game, not actually... Like, it would have been Worlds of Ultima, but it wouldn't have had anything to do with the Avatar and stuff like that. Which, you know, I mean, I'd rather another Avatar story, but... just a game with that engine just would have been great. What's a Paladin? Alright, 30 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. Will we get a Falconer? Will we get a Rococo Lady? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. We're back, an Avatar story. I mean, I loved the Worlds of Ultima games. Martian Dreams and Savage Empire, so much fun. I love that. I love them. Alright. Predictions are closed. Alright, let's get my timer going. Or ready, I should say. Okay, and go. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? That is probably not either of the ones that I want. Alright, what is that? That is... Okay. Nope, stop, please. Thank you. 16 seconds. Lord British screaming, hide the valuables in diapers. We got another brown classic spaceman with a space baby. 16 seconds. Am I correct? As a tip, I felt the walkie-talkie, so I'm pretty sure. Could be Space Mom. Could be Space Mom. Doesn't have to be Space Dad. All right. That is correct. All right. Choose the outcome. Within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. Let's see what we got. Kinshir, Lord Smappy, Bahamut Zero, and Ice Oven getting the payout there. Lord Canis Kijikun hoping for 20 to 50. Preskitch hoping for 50 to 60. And Lel Bunny and Dracophile hoping for a no, having absolutely no faith in me whatsoever. There we go. When images of these first leaked, the quality wasn't very good, so people thought it was dark red, which would have been nice. On the other hand, I'm good with brown. I did miss out on like the orange and the pink though, so I might wanna get them at some point. Little space baby, it's so cute. And we get the panel with the baby monitor on it. There we go. Classic Spaceman and Space Baby. Look at Space Baby. He's so cute. That is a pretty cool printing design on that as well. Alright. So we had already had one, but I am happy to get more. Am I sure they are not Among Us characters? Well, yes. See, they have faces. Among Us characters don't have faces. Everyone knows that they are faceless, mindless horrors lurking out there waiting to eat your face. Except you have no face, so they can't. Ha 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 ha! Alright, let's get another one out. So, Series 17. Alright, let's go for this one right here. Okay. Let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go! Alright, so we have gotten the strongman. We have gotten the pastry chef. 2 of those, in fact. We have gotten the short order cook or waiter. We have gotten the fairy girl. We have gotten the gladiator. We have gotten the berserker dwarf. We have gotten the retro spaceman. We have gotten the space boy, which does have a gray classic space torso. And we have gotten the highwayman. So we have not gotten the surfer, which would be perfect for what we just built. We have not gotten corncob guy, who is always perfect. We have not gotten the veterinarian with the adorable little bunny. We have not gotten the Frenchman with his bulldog and baguette. We have not gotten the yuppie. We have not gotten the 80s exercise lady. And we have not gotten the elf warrior maiden. I know which one I want. Let's see if I can get it. I am not an imposter. I have never been an imposter in Among Us. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. There's definitely no video footage of that. Not this exercise lady. I have not gotten that one. I've gotten the one from the much older series, Series 5. But she has a boombox. This lady has a as like a Gatorade bottle or something like that. See, this is 80s exercise lady. The other one is like generic exercise lady. Oh, I've commented on her hair, but I did not get her. I have not gotten her. There's no check mark. All right, predictions are closed. Let's go ahead and get my timer ready. Okay, and go. All right, let's see what we got. All right, are those legs? Those feel like legs. All right, so that rules out a few. Can we find a unique piece? All right. Is that what I think it is? Yes. Okay. 35 seconds. I do believe that we have the Frenchman. The Frenchman. I believe we have. Let's see if we do, in fact, have the Frenchman. And if you're French out there, I'm sorry for my horrible and terrible fake accent. Indeed, we do. Choose a prediction. That was 20 to 50. All right, there's going to be a good payout here, it looks like. Let's check the summary. Alright, Ab Cody, Dracophile, Lord Smappy, Isovan getting a massive amount of hams there. Very, very nice. Kinshir, Bahamut Zero, hoping for within 20 seconds. Preskich hoping for 50 to 60, and no one voted no. Ah, man, that would have been a great one to get no on, because I would have gotten all the hams. Nom, 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 hams. It's clearly a Canadian from Quebec. All for shame. Well, then he's French-Canadian. I am the Frenchman. So terrible. All right, let's. I like his little quirky expression there. Fun little beret, and he has got his baguette and a bulldog. I felt the bulldog. That's how I knew. Bulldog does not want to stay on anything. There we go. Alright, so first of all, let's take a look at the bulldog. I do have a white one. I think this is probably the only one in this color. And here we have... So I do not know what the deal is with this white striped shirt. Like, why that is the common thing for... like stereotypical Frenchmen. All right, Bahamut, thank you very much for coming on out. That is a good expression. But got stripes on the shoulders, stripes on the back, stripes on the front. A little neckerchief or something like that. And, of course, a baguette. All right, so we did get the Frenchman. So we can check that off now. Shirt is a sailor motif? I can see that, but the rest of it, I don't know. All right. Maybe someone will find that out and let me know in like the comments section or something like that. So I am curious now. But we have the Frenchman. All right. Let's go ahead and move that out of the way. And we are going to start on the Magical Caravan. A little bit later than I planned, but that is okay. It's white shirt with black stripes, or is it a black shirt with white stripes? Well, in this case, it's a white shirt with black stripes. I do not know. I imagine it's a white shirt with black stripes because that would be easier to make as a shirt, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's it. All right. Check that aside. We have the instruction booklet. Let me pull that up there. There we go. So this is part of a series of, like, amusement park-themed friend sets. Let's go ahead and put the stickers back there, which are all very shiny. All right, bag number 2, bag number 1, and bag number 3. It's probably sailors. Yeah, but we're, like... Yeah, but it's like a Paris motif, though. I mean, I know Paris has a river, but I would think that a sailor motif would be more common in other French cities. I don't know. All right. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and start building. Parisians are the stereotype French? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a capital and it's a big city. I get it. Alright, let's make our first minifig. Okay, so this is more soft, rubbery hair. I do not think that I have this hair design, so that's cool. So it's pulled back. There's let's see if it's focused. Yes, it is. So she's got a colorful shirt and a what is that? A club or no spade face printing. And I like the hair. See that on a minifig. If I can get it on. There we go. Yeah, it looks good on a minifig. Excellent. Okay. Because it's soft and rubbery, it does not go onto the stud all that easily. Originally, the striped shirt was an undergarment that seamen in the French Navy wore. It was relatively long, falling to the top of the thigh with 3/4 length sleeves. It also became known as a Breton shirt because many sailors were originally from the Breton region of France. Huh. Wonder how that became like a Parisian stereotype thing. Yeah, whatever. All right. So you were right. It is a sailor's shirt, not a rogue AI. Okay, so we get a little placard here, a printing or a sticker, shiny sticker of a lady with a crystal ball there. Would go on there. I don't know why they'd be Parisians, though. Well, whatever. Maybe it's supposed to be like retired sailors? I don't know. Now you're blind. You're welcome. I'm glad to provide. Glad to provide. All right, and all right. So we got a top hat on this owl. It's a friend's owl, so it has big eyes, cutesy eyes. Focus, come on. There we go. Slowly bring it up. There we go. So that is the friend's owl. There is a... It is hollow on top of the top hat, which is odd. Does not fit that. Does a stud fit in there? Yes, a stud fits in there. All right, so that's a thing. But I think you can put this on a... Yeah, you can put it on a minifig like that. I mean, not a minifig, a mini doll with that kind of hair. It's very odd. Alright, next up, we've got the horsey. Alright, I do have some other Belleville horses. I think this might be... No, actually, yeah, this is a friend's horse. I don't have any friend's horses, I don't think. I have Belleville horses, which do not have a gap in them. It's soft plastic for the tail. There's a little hole there. You could put a... well, you can put the top hat. Come on. So the horse can have the top hat on its butt. And it can have the top hat up here. You can also use other accessories. There we go. Alright, 2x2 tile with 1 center stud and a 2x2 dome to get the rounded horse back part. And there's an apple for him, but horse gets the apple. So playing as XCOM, the Civ and Stellaris. Alright, so you can pop this off and get a purple 1x2 plate in there. And a teal 2x3 plate. Get a light purple wagon tongue, 1x2 with ball joint. Magenta 2x3 tile. Get that right there. And then you can get the dome on there as well. There we go. So we can get the horse pulling the trailer. Alright, 2x10, purple 1x6, 1x4 plate, medium purple 2x4 plates, and black 1x4 plates. Oops. And then we have the big magenta 8x8 rounded end plate there. Technic 2x4 plate with hollow centers and a medium purple 2x4 plate there. 2 purple 1x4s. Kind of a Tyrian purple. I like that. Actually, that might be more a Tyrian purple, now that I think about it. Alright, we got some teal 1x1s. There we go. Alright, and this is a Technic gear chassis, gear box. Yeah, gear box, I think that's what it would be called. So you got a Technic hole that can go through that way, go through that way, and we get a crown gear in here, just like that. And this holds it in pretty well. And then we're going to get another one like either there or there. So you can change the direction of the axles turning. The striped shirt went from French sailor undergarment to a fashion thing around 1916 and has gone in and out of fashion since. Really enjoying its greatest popularity around the 60s, 70s. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright, and get that right in there. There we go. So the fact that it became fashionable outside of the context of outside of the context of sailors is why it became stereotypical. Alright, so we got a crank, we got a 3L axle with stop, there's a yellow half bushing, and that is going to fit right in through there. Alright, so we can turn the crown gear. 2 more purple 1x4s. And then we take a black 2x4 Technic plate and a dark gray 2x2 cylinder tile with a hollow center. Stick another axle with stop through there and slide the other crown gear on the bottom. There we go. And get that right in there. Alright, there's a tea kettle and a teacup. Okay, and we have a glow-in-the-dark. I don't know that I can get it to glow-in-the-dark. Glow-in-the-dark minifig head, which has a sad face on one side and a happy face on the other. Get that onto a trans pink 1x1 cylinder plate, and get that centered onto a purple 2x2 cylinder plate. And then we have the crystal ball, which is hollow, and slide that right down over the head. And you get that right on there. So you can basically spin it around. It's a nice little bit of workmanship, and including a Technic axle, is, like Technic pieces in it, is pretty cool. Alright, pair of purple 2x2 cylinder plates, and 1x2 tile, and a 1x2 3-wall panel. There we go, and there's the other cylinder plate. Get that on there. Purple, teal, and a purple plates and blocks. Get that there to cover up the Technic gearbox. And a sticker would go on this purple 2x2 curved slope. Let's see. That is right there. So 1x6 tile, and then 2 black macaroni bricks. And then 2 purple macaroni elements that would have the very shiny printing on it. Perfect for blinding not a rogue AI. And then we have this teal frame element, and there's tiny holes there and a tiny hole at the top of the arch. And basically, you could get a panel element in here. It wouldn't spin, but it would just be in there. So you got these false columns, and then the arch, and a tile at the bottom, which is still pretty neat. And on the reverse side, you got kind of spiral curly-Q designs if you want to do that. I don't know if that's just for strength. Doesn't seem like it strengthens it that much. Go ahead and put that on there. And then we have the 3x3 curved corner plates right there and there. And then the magenta round top elements, and a purple 1x2 plate. 1x2 to 2x4 downward bracket, and get our 1x1s with round clips there. It's so eye-catchingly pretty. It is nice. It is nice. I do like it. I like the colors that it had. 2 1x2 slopes, and then in these elements we get the pearl gold decorative pieces. Coming straight up like that. And a pair of pearl gold 1x1 plates with horizontal clips. Is the friend's horse much bigger than the minifig horse? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's not much bigger, but there's definitely a size difference. Going from a 1x2 to a 2x2 open block is pretty significant. I guess it's not as much bigger as I thought. Dual horsies. Yes, but only one is horse. Oh, and then we get these two curved slopes on there. Horse is shamed by his smallness? No, not at all. Horse feels no shame ever. He has nothing to be ashamed of. And howdy, Mad Martin, how's it going? Friend's horse is better? Not in the least. Never is Friend's horse better. Alright, so we get the disc with the axle through it. Get that through this Technic element that has a clear 1x2 on. A half bushing on the back there. Good catharsis after work. And of course there'd be a printing on there. And then we have a ball joint piece that also is glow in the dark. Might be able to get that. Let's see. No, I don't know that it's gotten enough light yet. But it does glow in the dark. Ald needs to retire horse. Horse can't retire. There's like he is horse forever. I don't think you understand this. There we go. And then we get the 4x4 dome with the bar clip on the bar on it, and get that right in there. Get that up there. So that would spin inside there. Horse can go run that noodle shop for his retirement. I don't think you understand that there is no retiring for Horse. Horse is an everlasting being. Alright, so we have a spare white teacup. We have a spare trans pink 1x1 cylinder plate. A spare pearl gold star. And a yellow half bushing. I don't know why you dislike Horse so much. Horse is wonderful. Alright, so that goes there. We got this nice little like crystal ball here that you can turn it so that you can get a good omen, good prediction, or bad omen. Alright, let's put it there. Alright, bag number 2. I mean, Horse is. Horse always is. Horse always will be. Horse exists beyond time. Horse may not look kindly upon your insulting of his being. You have to understand, Horse isn't out here because he's cute. Horse is out here because he is Horse. Horse is Lala Soon? No. No. It has nothing to do with Char and Namuro. Alright, let's see. Let's get the large black plate and the axle 2x4 elements. Where is the other one? It's obviously not there, but I just wanted to spread that out. There it is. Even Turtle is cuter than Horse. No one ever said that the Horse was supposed to be cute. Alright, 2 magenta 1x2 plates. Again, Horse isn't out here because he's cute. Horse is out here because he is an all-seeing, powerful entity who watches over everything. Knows if you've been good or bad. That kind of thing. All right, medium purple 2x4, and another magenta 1x4. Everything. Yeah, horse sees all. Everything. A 1x2 with 2 clips. And a black 2x8 right here. Magenta 1x8 and teal 2x3. Then you'd like to apologize to Horse? He knows what for? He understands, Mad Martin. He understands. He does not forgive, but he understands. In time, you will see him again. Alright, we've got 2 black S-clips to get on here. Horse is understanding, Horse is grace. Indeed, he is. See, you get it. You get it, Mad Martin. Horse likes you. Alright, purple 1x6 and a 1x2 white tile. There we go. Space Baby's a baby. He thinks that if you hide behind the wall, you have vanished from existence. Space Baby does not have object permanence. Because he's a baby. Horse is a powerful divine entity. I don't feel like you understand this. Horse was here before Cthulhu. Ald hates on the ending to 2001, you see. Alright, get that on there. We got the ball joint socket for the other friend's horse. Alright, we get our 2 S-clips on here. Where's the other one? There it is. A beige 1x6 brick. Alright, a white 2x6 tile. That would be a printing, a sticker to go on there for a rug. Purple 1x6 plate. And then more of the magenta 2x2 inverted slopes. Horse will not be remembered for the things he's seen. Oh, Horse is not worried about people remembering him, because he will be there at the time. There is no escaping from Horse. Alright. Let's see. Brown 1x3, a 1x2 to 1x2 upward clip, and a 1x1. And then a 1x2 tile right there. Get that in there. And then we got our, let's see, what is that? 2x12s. Is that right? Yeah, 2x12s in purple. Man, I love getting all this purple. It's such a lovely shade. Alright, white 1x10. And 2 purple 1x1s. Two white 1x1x3 bricks. And 2 purple 1x2x3 inverted slopes. Always happy to get more of those. Love those pieces. And I love this color. Alright, let's see. 1x2 plate there, 1x2 plate there. A little bit of lint on various parts. 2x2x3 brick there, and there would be a sticker that would go on there. And we have a beige 1x2 panel. Alright, and a 1x2x3 brick there with the same sticker. Alright, so teal window frames and pearl gold window lattice window panes. Get those on that side. I do love these pieces. These are very nice. Teal window frames and the lattice window panes. Just lovely pieces. Very nice. I like the. I really like these window panes. I'm glad that they came out with them back in the pirate days. Okay, we get our, like I was talking about earlier, 2x3 by 2 container. We have a gray door for it. There we go. 1x2 slope with cutout in the back and 4 black 1x1 cylinder plates. As we make a stove here. There we go, and a gray 1x1 cylinder brick on top there. There we go. And I put this door on the wrong side. There we go. It's partially covering up the window, though. Okay, looks like we got a bit of a couch here. 2x4 yellow and bright yellow 1x2 round top bricks. Alright. And a 2x2 dress slope. And a blue 1x2 with side studs. Alright, 2 white 2x2 plates. Alright, black 1x1 cylinder plate, brown bucket, pearl gold handle. I don't know why it's black, why there's a black plate on the bottom, but a trans light blue in the bucket for some water. Let's get that right on there. Howdy, Camavax, how's it going? Alright, a black tap and a 1x1 cylinder plate. There we go. Makes a nice little spigot for water to come out and fill up that bucket. And let's see. So purple 1x1 plates on either side, and 1x4, 1x4, and 1x2. Been playing some Pokemon games, fan-made and officials. Horse doesn't need water and food. Horse is eternal. Horse can choose to eat or not eat as he desires. Right, dark pink flower and some leaf element, and a leaf element. Get that right under there. And a 2x2 cylinder tile with hollow stud. And 2 nougat 1x2 plates with top clips. Also, I'm pretty sure this is for the lady who lives here. Alright, purple 2x2 tile on top, and 2 1x2s with bars. And what is that? Aha, yes. As I thought. This is a toilet. That's a toilet. Alright, and then a pair of magenta 1x2 plates. Alright, let's get this part. Looks like this might be going on to the top. Alright, magenta 2x8. Yellow 1x2 tile right there. Not right there. Purple 1x6 plate. And magenta 4x4 angle plate. Let's get this 1x8 tile on there. And black and white curved top 1x1s. Right there. Right there. Well, Camovax, I hope you're having fun with those games. I know absolutely nothing about that. But I'm always glad when people are having fun. Another black one right there, and a white one right there. There we go. Okay, and yep, that goes right on there. There we go. Okay, purple 1x2x3 inverted slope. And a a magenta 1x4 plate, and a white 1x2 brick. Two white 1x4 arches. I think the implication is that this is someone's home and the beach isn't. At some point I missed putting this white 2x2 on, but it's easy enough to fix there. Alright. Inverted arch and half arch there, or inverted half arch, I should say. Get that there. Half arch and inverted half arch right there. And a white 1x6 arch right there. Okay. 1x2x3 inverted slope. Magenta 1x2 plate. Purple 1x1. 1x1 Technic brick, and a purple 1x2 plate. And that gets right there. There we go. Okay, bag number 3 in a second. Alright, so spare parts. We got a brown 1x1 plate, a purple 1x1 plate, black 1x1 cylinder plate, pearl gold bucket handle, 1x1 plate flower in dark pink, and a black spigot. There we go. Alright, bag number 3. I assume you mean the horse, little bunny, but the horse doesn't live inside the carriage. There we go. There's 2 mini dolls. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure she is one of the fairgoers and a customer, not someone who lives in the caravan. In the carriage. Alright, let's get these large plates off to the side. Alright, there is the hair, there is the head, there's the body, and there's the torso. And we have a cloth element inside this box. It is very shimmery. So kind of disappointing about this is that it will not fit on the on a minifig, because this is specifically designed to fit with that shape. It will not fit on a minifig torso, like neck, and it obviously won't fit on a minifig legs either. Well, that is just really sticky there. All right, let's get that on there. Do that. Get the torso on. There we go. But it is quite shimmery. You're off to get some much-needed sleep? Alright, Camivax, have a good night. Oops, sorry. So, there we go. Very shimmery. Underside is just kind of a dark reddish magenta purple cloth. And I don't think that this hair has shown up as minifig hair either. It is softer plastic again. Let's see what it looks like on a minifig. It does look really good. This is one of the reasons why I wanted the set. I like this hairpiece. And I want to look to see if there are other Friends sets that have it in a different color, because I'd like some variety with it. But it's a really nice hairpiece. Like, you got these nice curls there, a nice bun up top, that kind of thing. Works really well for minifigs. And it's a lovely shade, too. Like, that is just a lovely shade. There we go. There we go. So I'm pretty sure that this is one of the characters, one of the Friends characters from the series. And this is just unique to the set. I have to disagree on the shade? That's fine. I never said that anyone had to agree with me on that. I think it's lovely. Alright, and there is a 1x2 clear tile somewhere. There it is. With some cards printed on it. So that's pretty cool. Definitely useful in minifig things. Only have the one tile, though, so wouldn't really be able to... she's not going to stay laying down on her back. Well, let's see. There's a 2x2 corner brick. But that would be fun to make, like, put that in front of some minifigs playing cards at a table or something like that. Alright, purple 1x1 brick with side stud and a 1x1 tile with clip. So I should turn that around so that the part's facing the inside. The mold mark. Alright, get a blue 2x10 on top of the purple 4x10. Medium purple. 2 yellow 1x2 plates. Howdy, Kazakh Princess. How's it going? And then we get 2 more of these plates. 4x10s. Alright, and then we have a series of black 1x4 curved slopes and glow-in-the-dark 1x4 curved slopes. It's going well? That's excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Go ahead and get all of these on. I don't know if I can... Yeah, it's not really glow-in-the-dark yet. There we go. Got 2 black ones, we can get those on. They kind of look like white pieces that have yellowed a little bit, though. A friend of yours recommended your channel. You're part of the ever-growing brick building community here on Twitch, and just wanted to extend a warm welcome to dabbling in our hobby. Excellent. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I only started doing this last year when I got the Titanic, through the helpful support of my my community. I normally stream other games and some D&D on the weekend, but I have always loved LEGO, so it seemed like a good way to combine hobbies, combine things that I was already doing. Titanic is a great set. Yeah, it is. This set is part of a bit of a theme called Magical Funfair sets. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's like a roller coaster set and some other things. Most of them haven't, like, didn't grab me that much. Some good pieces and stuff like that, but for the most part, I didn't really care for a lot of it. But this one had a bunch of pieces that I wanted, and just a really nice looking design to it. You've lurked in quite a few of my streams as well, just haven't been free enough to actually chat yet. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Whether people lurk or chat frequently, it doesn't matter to me as long as people are having a good time. So I do appreciate that. Get that black 1x2 Technic plate there, and we get 2 white ones right there, and there's the other one. So, just before am I understanding correctly that you also stream? I just want to make sure that I'm not making an assumption out of that. Get these 3x3 white plates on. Alright, white 1x10 plate and a couple of the teal window frames. There we go. And your focus has shifted from brick building to trivia. Well, trivia is always fun. Let me give you a shout out, as you were so nice to give me that warm welcome. There we go. So thank you very much for that that welcome. I appreciate that. I'm a big fan of trivia myself, to the point that people won't play Trivial Pursuit with me anymore. My family is like, no, you know all the cards. We're not going to play with you anymore. So mean. I just want to kick their butts. Is that so wrong? Howdy, Poopinell. How's it going? There's a couple inverted arches there. Yes, very wrong. So mean. And a white 1x10 brick there. And that gets right there. There we go. Yeah, I've been streaming for quite some time, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, I've not had time to really like explore around and see what other people have been doing. All right, let's see. Black 1x2 Technic bricks with 2 holes. Get those there and there. And there we go. Okay. So I like the using these elements here and the Technic elements to keep that that alternating black and white look there. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything that goes under here. It doesn't look like it. So that's kind of a shame that we don't have something similar going on there. It does make it look a little bit weird. Also, these windows are higher than these over here because of that. Not sure if it's avoidable or not, but so many of you? Excellent. Excellent. Not symmetrical. No, no. I mean, looking at it, I get it, because, like, to get these windows a plate higher, then you got to get rid of this, and then you don't have this plate up here, and it changes around what you've got going on with some of this, but at the same time, I feel like they could have... yeah, no. Given what's going on inside, I'm not sure that there's... Like, they could have done something, but it's getting, like, more complex there. It's kind of not worth it. Alright, get that purple 1x2 there, and we've got 1x6 there, 1x6 here. And 2 1x2s. Get that on there, and that on there. Alright, and then... let's move these pieces down here a little bit. Alright, 2 1x10s in the magenta. Do I have a favorite series of LEGO sets? Castle, absolutely. I was so happy when they came out with the Lion Knights Castle. That is by far my favorite. Also big fan of Town, at least like kind of the classic Town. There's good Town stuff these days too, tons of it. But I am way over fire sets, fire station sets, and police sets. But I dabble in almost everything. I haven't gotten any Technic in a while, and I was never into Bionicle and stuff like that. Technic just hasn't grabbed me. I'm not into the vehicles. I'd be more interested in just like there was an old Technic idea book that had a really neat like quote-unquote programmable what is it called? Like almost like a Richter scale seismic chart thing, where it had pens that could go up and down, and it used the Technic treads. I would love if they made a set like that. I would absolutely love if they made a set like that. That would be cool. That's the kind of thing that I'm interested in, but just not cars. And yeah, and that's part of it, is like all of the panel pieces. It's just it doesn't doesn't interest me that much. I like the classic Technic bricks. And yeah, the blacksmith shop was gorgeous. I did build that on stream. I built the Lion Knight's castle on stream too. That was fun. That's a fantastic set. I would go so far, like, when I got the Titanic, that was like one of the best sets that I'd ever built. And then the Lion Knight's castle was just like, hi, I'm just gonna blow that away. Best Lego set by far. Even setting... Okay, actually, I don't know if that's going to go on there. Even setting aside, like, nostalgia and stuff. No, alright, it does go on the back. Like, a lot of my favorite sets tend to be nostalgia-based. You've got the elusive goat set. I may go sneak in and get one of those. Although there's a rumor that the goat mold might be coming back, so if that's the case, I'll be quite happy with that. But I did miss that one, disappointingly. There we go. The goats are too funny. They're adorable. They're so cute. All right, we've got an elbow tube-part macaroni element. Technic axle pin, friction axle pin. Yep, friction axle pin. 1x1 cylinder brick. A 2x2 boat stud and a 2x2 cylinder tile with center stud. And there we go. As much as you want goats to come back, you also enjoy saying you got the goat set. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I told a fun story, I think it was like a couple weeks ago. There was, way back in the rec.toys.lego days, someone was offering the large 80s train wheels for sale, just one of the service packs that had 2 of them in it. I saw the post like 5 minutes after it went up, and I was absolutely sure that someone else had beaten me to the punch, because it was they just had one, first come, first serve. It was last week? Gotcha. I was absolutely sure that I was going to miss out, but I figured, you know, why don't I send it anyway? And I got it, and I totally pissed off, like, the big train guy that was on rec.toys.lego that he missed out on it. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Once I find those, I'll show them off on camera. Oh, I love that Lego is making different colors of frogs. It's fantastic. And hot dogs. I love how much they love the hot dogs. There we go. Let's get these 2x2 curved slopes there. Get the chimney back up. Alright, lantern with a 1x1 trans yellow cylinder. Pardon me. Get that there. And we have a nougat bar element. Fits into the windows. Go ahead and close that up. And on the front, another trio of curved slopes. Not a lot of brick builders building Friends sets. That's a shame, because like I don't care about the Friends storyline. I don't care about the mini dolls. That's not for me. You know, if people love that, then that's fantastic. But the designs are great. They have some top-notch designers making Friends sets, and yeah, the colors are great. And I mean the you know the functional elements. Having a Technic gearbox in a set aimed at girls, I think is wonderful. Having this, you know, Technic elements to open this up as well. It's great. Alright, let's get half pins and clips. Nope. That's going up. Half pin and clip. I mean, I don't, like, actively... Like, there are set series that I actively try to collect, and Friends isn't one of them, but anytime there's a good-looking set... Like, I built the Downtown Design and Flower Shop recently. You take the mini dolls out and you put the and put minifigs in. Perfect town set. There's like, you change some of the chairs around so that minifigs can sit in them too. But for the most part, like, you just swap out the minifigs and with like the mini dolls with minifigs, and it works just fine. And that's what I love about the Friends line. The wall bed was the best part. That was a lovely bed too. Alright, we get a teal 2x2 cylinder there. We got a pan. I did find a bag of my pots and pans, which is amusing because it's like a bag of black pieces with 4 dark pink pieces in it. That's it. Let's see. And we get a yellow 1x1 cylinder plate, probably for like frying an egg or something. I don't know. Making some scrambled eggs, perhaps. There we go. And next up, we got the Star Element 2x2, which I don't think I've gotten one of these before. And get a teal heart 1x1 tile on there. Let's get that straight. Get that right up there. Alright, and then gold and magenta flags. There we go. You have a bunch of Friends sets from growing up with your sis, from when you were growing up with your sis? Yeah, I mean, I like how successful it's been at getting women into the hobby. Especially considering the earlier attempts, which I'm not sure if you were here earlier with me showing off some other attempts. The Millimy the Fairy from Belleville. Ow! Bumped the camera. Sorry about that. My Scala set. One of my Scala sets. I've always been a fan of them trying. They haven't always been terribly successful, though. I'm not sure if I have any gold wheels, but that's pretty cool. Regardless, get those on. Because they're on Technic half pins, these do wobble a little bit, unfortunately. They should have used the friction pins. Oh no, that's Belleville. That's Belleville child. I honestly do not know where my Scala figures are right now. I will try to find them. All right, so spare parts. We got a blue and a magenta 1x1 plate. We've got a gray half pin, yellow 1x1 cylinder tile, and a teal 1x1 heart tile. And we can attach the horse to the carriage. Oops. Probably need to turn those. Let me get the tile out of here because it's going to fall. So is the... No, water is held in there. Okay, that's fine. And there goes the horse. Sadly, no flesh bricks. No. Alright, so, I mean, it's a very broad wagon, but that's okay. On the other hand, there's also no doors, which, you know, Number one, for privacy-wise, and more importantly to me, bug-wise, a lot of bugs are going to be coming in here. But it is very cute. I like the little furnishings. You've got the bed and couch combo. Yeah, I got the toilet, which is pretty fantastic. Spigot and bucket of water, and the stove and oven, which is very cool. It's very, very cozy. Very cozy. Depends on where you live, bug-wise. That is true. That is true. And then, of course, the actual, like, fortune-telling part of it. Let's get her sitting there and get her sitting there. There we go. It's very cool. I love the hair pieces. The hair pieces are fantastic. I really love that one. And it's just really cool to incorporate Technic elements to get these moving parts. Yeah, that's my trips down there. That was one of the things that I was always happy to leave to get away from. All right. But that is those two friend sets. I do have some more friend sets. I did get the grocery store, which I'm looking forward to building. I don't know that I'll do that next week, though. And I have a bunch of, like, I got a lot of stuff that I will be working through. But yeah, this is a really good set. I don't know that it's available anymore. I think they may have ended it at the end of the year, at the end of last year. But it's really good, really good. A lot of good pieces. I love the purple. I love the purple. Space Parent and Space Baby want their fortunes told as well. Space Baby's a little colicky right now, so yeah. Lego lists it as a retired item. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of getting these and having them sit on a shelf for a few months. It's entirely possible that by the time I get to it and have people see it and stuff like that, it will be out of production. Some of these sets are not lasting very long these days, and that's really disappointing to me. Like, I am still... Oh, yeah, here's the... here's all of the fair sets. I mean, there's some good elements in them and stuff like that. Are those snap elements? No, those can't be snap elements. Those might be... I gotta go look at that. There might be some snap elements in some of these. Good lord. Good on LEGO to continue using them, though. But yeah, like, overall, there's good pieces in them, but this one seemed to have a high parts-to-price ratio, and some of the other ones didn't have such a high ratio. So this is one of the ones that just really grabbed me. Also, I like the glow-in-the-dark elements on it, too, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's a good set. It's a good set. I'm really happy that I got it. Lovely, lovely purple shades. Always a fan of getting those purple shades. Oh yeah. The top parts glow in the dark. This ball joint piece glows in the dark, and so does the head in there. They glow in the dark. All right, but that is going to be wrapping us up this time. We will be back on Friday for some more Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster in the morning, and then continuing on with the Daily Bugle in the evening. Saturday, back to more Spelljammer. Monday, we'll be back to Dragon Quest Builders 1. And then next Wednesday, we will continue with Zelda the Minish Cap in the morning, and building something else in the evening. I have not decided what yet. But I will be giving it some thought. Yes, yeah. Go ahead and suggest that. I've been probably by this time next week. I will have a guide the raid choice option. I've been thinking about doing that. But if you have a raid target, you can go ahead and give me one. No one I know streams at this time, so I very rarely raid on Wednesday night. So, especially when I go late. Amish Ace is a fantastic brick builder here on Twitch, and he is working on a light kit for the UCS Razor Crest. Nice. I've been thinking about getting that set as well. I don't know anything about the light kit, but the Razor Crest itself is pretty nice. All right, so let me go ahead and get a raid going. All right. Let's get that raid going. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and we will be back next time. Thank you all for coming out. I'll see you next time.